Welcome to the Sean and Geek, the Sean Geek and Fast Fret podcast. Done.
Well done. Okay, we're going to use that. So while we're waiting for our guest to show up, do you know who Phil Brooks is?
No.
No. Have you ever heard the name CM Punk?
Not in this generation, no.
No. Okay. Well, he's a wrestler.
Hello.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
Hello.
Hello. Actually showed up.
I
thought that you meant for this evening, not for this morning.
Well, dumbass here.
Dumbass.
That'd be me. I selected meeting time. Oh, 8:30. Perfect. Selected it and moved on. Didn't realizing because I selected it, like Todd said, in the PM, it assumed I meant PM instead of AM.
Yeah.
So my apologies. Hopefully you're awake.
Oh, I've been up for about 39 minutes.
Been up since 5. I had to get up with Simon.
How's the puppy doing?
He's doing good. He gets up once. He gets up once around somewhere between 4 and 5. Goes outside. Like he sleeps in the kennel. So he starts whining at about 4 or 5. I gotta pee. And then I open the kennel, take him outside. He pees real fast, does all his business. And then he runs up the stairs to our deck, to the back door, whining. And then I open the back door, and he runs in the house full speed, not very dexterous, not very agile, running in the walls and stuff. All
ears and paws.
Yeah. Oh yeah. All the way up to to our bedroom, and then is clamoring to jump up on the bed because we let him cuddle in bed after 4. If it's after 4:30 in the morning, we'll let him come to bed instead of going back to his kennel.
Oh.
And he just looks forward to it. So I think sometimes I don't really have to pee, but maybe if I go pee, I can go cuddle with the grown-ups. So
yeah.
So I don't know. So apparently we can stream live on Zoom, which we are doing for the first time today. So which is why I'm actually incredibly nervous.
Okay.
I wasn't sure if this is going to work because somebody was saying you can't stream with Zoom, and I'm like, really?
It says live.
It says live, yeah. So
on YouTube.
Ooh, we're live on YouTube.
Yeah. So I don't.
Ooh, do that again.
What do you do?
Live on YouTube. Just
yes.
do it in the sultured voice.
Ooh, live on YouTube.
Love it.
My morning voice.
It's not called sexy. It's called phlegmy.
Yes, but this isn't Johnny Fever.
Oh, I was going to make a phlegmy from Motorhead joke, but I don't have anything available, so sorry.
Phlegmy.
So the episode I wanted to do today, guys, there was a reason I wanted to. So there was Todd's been killing it going out and playing live at multiple venues lately.
Oh,
and so I did a couple of solo episodes, kind of to I was like, oh, it's Sunday morning. I'm not going to get Todd up early on a Sunday morning, after a show or whatever. So I just did a couple of solo episodes and got really good feedback on it. And there were episodes that centered on Winnipeg music.
nice.
So immediately after I did the first episode, because I recorded 2 back to back, and I just put them out like 2 weeks in a row. And then after that, after the first episode went out, then the second one came out. And then right away, when's the third episode coming out? everyone's like, we need more Winnipeg music. So that's what I want to do today.
Okay.
Okay.
But it's going to be specific format to. We're going to go down memory lane and see how good Todd's memory is.
Oh, geez.
So, do you remember the first
Memory's
show?
as bad as homework. What's that?
Do you remember the first show we played as Dome?
Was it The Handsome Daughter?
That was the first show. Yeah.
Right.
Do you remember who we played with? Corey, do you know?
That band with the guys.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Those guys.
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah.
The guys.
I'm not-
The guys from church.
The guys from church. Yeah. Well, that was another gig we did was at the church, which was odd. 'Cause I never would have
What
thought in years.
One of them had a guitar.
Are you sure? Was it a mandolin?
Maybe a mandolin. I don't know.
Bass player had glasses.
Yeah. Oh, you remember that? Okay. The Handsome Daughter. Yeah. Actually, and at the
Firebird-
church too, the guy had
Firebird
glasses.
bass. No.
Do you remember the microphone he was singing in?
Hello Kitty.
No. Oh, it's like one of those old school 1950s where you have to grab it like this.
Does it have the shock absorbers on
Yep.
it? No.
Yeah. That's what he sang in. And he could do I remember they were called Fatal Flaw. We did 2 shows with them. We did the church and we did Handsome Daughter.
Right.
Todd's like, I don't remember any of this. But anyway,
I remember what I did yesterday.
they did all covers. And
Right.
they did Wake Up. Better put on a makeup. Chop Suey. System of a Down. I think that's what they did. They did some System of a Down songs. I think they did too. And the guy was a really good singer. The bass player was also the singer. Anyway. So you don't remember that, eh?
The Handsome Daughter, was that one stage that wasn't really a stage?
In the back of like a restaurant?
Okay, maybe that's a different one.
Oh, you're thinking the Garrick.
Oh, it might have been the Garrick, yeah.
Yeah. The Garrick didn't have a stage.
Yeah. The Handsome Daughter had a stage, and there was a mixer on the wall on the right-hand side.
There you go. Now you're remembering.
I seem to remember that part, yeah.
Massive turnout for that show. Corey, were you at that show?
No, I wasn't.
Okay. I remember the room was packed. I'm like, holy shit, this is crazy. And then Todd's daughter, Danica, was there. And she made a whole bunch of memes to make fun of me.
Oh, I remember that, yeah.
That was me doing this. I was trying to pump up the crowd. It was like they were just kind of sitting going, okay, all right. And I'm like, get on your feet, scream. Doing this, trying to get him going. And then she memed it. We should do that and put some music to it. Some bump, 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 bump. Something, I don't know. It'd be kind of fun.
Clown music.
What's that? Clown music. Did you guys see there's the video of Guns N' Roses playing the clown music? But it's perfectly synced. It's perfectly synced with them like strumming or hitting the drums or whatever. And then Axel's doing he's got the microphone that's like the broken microphone, and he's kind of going around. He's all bump, 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 bump. It's awesome. Got to see it. Okay, I gotta find anyway. Whatever. Sorry, it just went off.
Yeah.
So what I really wanted to do was, so remember when we played our first show at the Pyramid? It used to be the Spectrum Cabaret. Yep. And we were there for it was like initially they called it
Battle of the Bands.
Yeah, it was like a battle of the bands or a showcase, indie showcase or something like that. It was meant to be like something to showcase like bands. And
Right.
eventually,
Original.
what's that?
It's all original. Every band played it was all original music, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had to be original music. And then eventually they called it Indie Week, and it kind of hooked into Indie Week. Like there's an Indie Week in most of the major Canadian cities, and then the winner of Indie Week would go to Toronto and compete in Indie Week Canada. So all the winners from all the Indie Weeks in Canada would compete against each other in Toronto. And then later, the winner of Indie Week Canada would go perform against Indie Week USA, Indie Week UK, Indie Week whatever.
The man from Toronto.
Yeah. So the year we did it, we got asked to do it. I don't know if you remember the story, why we were in that competition.
No, I was just kind of the bass player. I didn't really handle the gigs. I'll just show up. Just tell me where and when, and
it was always Oli, right? Oli or Alex.
Yeah,
they
were
doing stuff.
Yeah.
Now, you could tell me I'm wrong, and it's possible I'm wrong, but my understanding of it was that the owner of the Pyramid had heard about us from some of the other bands that were going to be in the competition or whatever, and he wanted to hear us for himself, but he couldn't go to another venue to hear us because he was always at work every night.
Right.
So he asked, I guess, Oli maybe or Alex, I don't quite remember. Maybe it was me. Not even sure, to ask if we would play there for this showcase thing. Because he's like, well, if I can't see you, I'm hearing good things, but I want to see you, so come play at my place, at my club.
Right.
So that's how we get that show.
Okay. So the first time we played, was that part of Indie Week, or was that just more of a...
It was a showcase thing, but it was supposed to be like a battle of the bands. And then later, corporately speaking, they got roped in and looped in with Indie Week Canada.
Right.
So unofficially, someone submitted a ballot for us, because I think you had to submit a ballot to join Indie Week, like the Indie Week competition.
Okay.
But we never did. He just put us in himself, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
So now this is the one thing I can't quite remember, but I was wondering if you remember. Do you remember that first show at all?
Well, I mean, the very first time we play there, it's yeah, you see everything. I mean, the stage is new, and the bar. I don't know if I've ever even been in there before.
But I was wondering if you remember. Do you remember that first show? Oh, hang on. Stupid me. No, I don't want to try now.
Well, I mean, the very first time we played.
There we go.
We're repeating.
Yeah, sorry. I keep unmuting. I was keeping it there because I guess if we want to see comments or something.
Comments are not supported on private videos.
That's awesome. Oh, awesome. Well, whatever.
Well, this is a test. Well, yeah. First time we try it on Zoom, so.
Yeah.
But there should be an option there, probably.
There should be. But anyway.
You got the actual dates?
Yeah.
Of when we were there?
So here's what I did. So this is what I want to share with you guys. I created an abbreviated history of Dome.
Is it going to be in the Wikipedia page?
Actually, it could go in the Wikipedia page if we had one, but no one's willing to start one because then nobody really cares. But I actually listed.
I care.
You care?
I care. Yeah.
So what if I send this to you?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm the Dome fan.
You are the Dome fan, the Dome head.
I'm the Dome fan. Yeah.
So I chronicled. So I went through all of all the files because I used to record every practice and have dates on everything. So the very first practice before I even joined the band was September 21st, 2013.
Wow.
Yeah, and then I joined the band in November of 2013. I had to audition and all that stuff. So anyway, I've got all these dates and stuff.
Wow.
And I just literally went on Facebook, went on our Dome page, pulled stuff, tried to figure out when we played and who we played and where we played. So the Handsome Daughter was February 11th, 2017. And 2017 was the year of Dome. So I was trying to write down all the bands we had played with for all these shows. So I've got the Handsome Daughter. We played at the Garrick following that. We played at the Goodwill following that. And then going down further here, we played in, remember the Nectar nightclub?
Nectar, yeah.
That was the metal, like it was dance club, I guess. But an R&B, like not a traditional dance club. Like they played actual R&B and stuff like that there. But on Thursdays, I think that was a Thursday, they would have metal bands come in, and Mike from Inhumed was the booker. So he would book, people he knew. He knew Oli, so he booked us on this show. So I have all of the posters for each show. I found all of those.
Wow.
So
is that the place where before we played across the street, we all went to Harvey's Hamburgers? Is that Nectar?
Oh, that would be probably.
Portage?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That was pretty daring, going to Arby's before a show.
Harvey's.
I broke my toe that night too on stage.
Rubber burgers.
I like that.
Is that where I brought my bass speaker box, and that's what I used as a pedestal.
Oh yes, yeah, that I stood on. Yeah,
yeah.
I used it as because we noticed that band Ebb and Flow. He always had, I think that was the band. I could be getting my stories wrong, but he always had a speaker to stand on.
Right.
And I'm like, and then you brought yours, and that was my stage. It was funny. I think we came up with that idea because when we played the Garrick, there was no stage and nobody could see me because everyone's at the same height because there was no stage, right?
Right.
But anyway, so I was trying to remember the first show we played at the Pyramid, who we played with, and there is no listing on the Pyramid website. There is no listing anywhere for the lineup that played that night. So I had to go purely by memory.
Well, that's what it looks like. I believe that's who it was. Yeah, there was Waiting an Answer, Adiethylamide.
Well, I know DeLeo was there for sure, and I know Waiting the Answer was there for sure. Like I know that for sure. I'm pretty sure. Did we play with Adiethylamide twice?
I think so.
Okay, so then that is who we played with. I think there was another person.
Yeah. When did we get the little? Remember we get the little badges?
I don't know if it was that.
Was that the first time we met?
It would be the first time we met him. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
now,
I think
the guys
there was another rapper or something. I think this night or something.
Okay. What was the ones that were wearing the kimonos?
Kimonos.
Yeah. Actually, I've got him on my Facebook, the guitar player. He's really a wicked guitar player.
Burning Porcelain?
And he's got he plays good guitar.
I think that's Burning Porcelain we played with at the Garrick.
No, this was strictly at the Pyramid.
Oh, Diver Line.
I could be in, yeah.
Yeah.
Diver Line, yeah.
Yep.
Really good band.
Yeah, they were really good.
Mm-hmm.
But I think there was someone else. I don't know if it was Saifa Diaz but again, I couldn't find anything for round one. I wish I could see everything for round one because in round one, so for round two, they actually had a poster for the entire week and every lineup for every show.
Do these guys have a website or any type of link?
Oh, I did, and I went through. They had nothing. I couldn't find anything at all.
Because if you sent this video with links to these guys and they looked at it, they could probably tell us because they may know who else was that day.
And they're getting free publicity from the hottest podcast in Winnipeg.
That's right.
Well, it's 32 here yesterday.
Yeah, it's gonna be hotter today, and we're going to Tinkertown. We're just absolutely stupid.
Oh, you fools!
Yeah, well, whatever. We'll be fine. The rides are fast. You get the nice. So anyway, from this first show, DeLeo, awaiting the answer, Diethylamide. And then us.
Right.
I thought we could maybe play an awaiting the answer song.
Okay.
Sure.
Does that sound okay?
Yeah.
Do you now because I want to get Corey's, because this kind of the idea here is that Corey may or may not have heard of some of these bands, and I want to get kind of his opinion of, like, do you like them? What is it you like? Kind of point out what you're hearing in there. Now, awaiting the answer, we had also previously played with twice before. At this point, I think.
Right.
Well, let's confirm that now. Let's see. We played with them at the Handsome Daughter. And then we played with them at the Goodwill Social Club.
Cool.
Yeah. So we became fast friends with them, which I don't know if you remember at the time, but there was a little bit of tension with them.
Yeah. Well,
Do you remember why?
Some members were kind of interchangeable from different bands.
Todd's the original bass player in Dome was the bass player in Awaiting the Answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. He left because I guess at the time, this was before Todd was in the band. Alex and I kind of didn't have any intention of going out and playing anywhere. We just wanted to write some songs and record a CD. That's all we wanted to do. And
Right.
Mike, the bass player, and the drummer's name was Brett, they had a band called Hot Taco that they had on the side. Mostly covers, right? And they'd go play out all the time. They just liked going out and playing and having fun, getting wild. But we weren't going to do that. So at one point, they're like, well, if we're not going to play live, then kind of what's the point? I think it's kind of how they felt. And then Mike, because Mike needed to be in 10 bands at a time, he joined Awaiting the Answer, and he was freaking amazing.
Mason.
No, not Mike Mason. Mike
okay.
Smalley.
Okay.
Yeah, Mike Mason was the guy from Inhumed that was booking shows. Of course, everything's taking long to load. Are you guys seeing my screen here?
Yep.
Okay, hopefully the share function I put on here is good. Now we can listen to the whole song or not. It's up to you.
Let's get the full thing will listen.
Yeah, just raise your hand if you don't want me to stop it at any time, but I think we should just listen and then talk about it.
Yeah.
I think... Now I want to play a song that they had at the time. I want to keep these songs to 2017. I think this one, Face the Day. Face the Day. How does this sound? There's expletives in here. But it's Sunday. Are we allowed to have expletives on a Sunday?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
I know the rage inside.
So, well, let's go to Corey here first. So, what did you think?
Well, that'll wake you up in the morning.
Better than coffee?
Better than coffee, yeah. No, I really enjoyed it. It's just good classic metal. Loud,
Yeah.
angry, incoherent.
Yeah.
All those things.
Todd, what's your what's your thoughts? Do you remember this song?
Like were the late 2016s and 17s, was it like the year of the bass double drum? Because every band we saw, it was all double bass drum.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah.
A million miles an hour. Like that was kind of the beat to it.
Yep.
It sounded really good. Like and and that type of music isn't the type I would normally listen to, but it's a very good song.
Yeah.
So even the stuff we did, it wasn't really. I mean, I added my flavor to it to kind of color it to my background, but the actual music itself is all kind of the same type of genre, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know what the proper genre name is, but I don't know. It's not gent. It's what's the other one?
Yeah, it does have genty elements. Do you know gent, Corey?
No.
Gent,
No.
gent. When the guitars
Is
kind of do that.
Is that like with? Oh, I figured it was with like top hat and monocle,
Gentlemen.
like gloves.
A
Peanut.
gentleman metal.
Gentleman metal.
The singer would be going, well, this is the essence of... No, that wouldn't be right. No, I don't know. Whatever. No, it was like a lot of that.
Okay. So kind of staccato playing.
Yeah, so when Mike left our band and Hot Taco was doing their thing, Mike joined this band, and I really liked playing with Mike. Like, Mike was phenomenal, good personality. Him and I were always joking. He would always double my vocals when we were practicing and stuff, because he was always screaming in the background, like just,
Right.
I love you, or whatever, all the time. So I think Alex was upset when they left, because it was like, oh shit, we have things going. We got to start over again. We started the whole audition process, him and I, and tried to find people. But then we get Todd, and it was like everything was fine.
Yeah,
like
that was my first attempt at helping with songwriting. It was actually a pretty cool experience.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like the four of us worked songs out. It was a lot different.
The thing is, if I write something, or I hum something, or if I play something on my own, it's usually a repetitive blues type of a progression. Whereas Alex came up with these things that just blew my mind. It was like, yeah, I would have thought it went in this direction, but he immediately made a left turn at Albuquerque.
See, I knew I should have made a left turn at Albuquerque.
It was awesome. And then I had my flavor to it. Sean would add his lyrics, and Ole would add his drums, and the process was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I've never had an experience like that before.
Yeah,
that was.
See, I knew I should have made a left turn at Albuquerque.
That's for Todd. Sorry, I wasn't even ready. I'm like, oh shit, I don't have my buttons ready.
I'll have to insert that in one of my things. But the thing is, if I hit one of my buttons, you're not hearing nothing, right?
No, you hearing mine? No,
Not right now.
No.
Oh, mine.
Oh yeah, we totally heard that.
Heard that.
Is that your Roadcaster?
That's my Roadcaster. Yep.
Bastard.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, because I was going to say, Sean, if your pod track it was doing that, how did you do it?
Yeah,
because I
no.
get it to get out of my out of the machine.
Yeah, I don't know.
For post.
Maybe I should have just got the Roadcaster, but I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So when we played that first show with Awaiting the Answer, now I think I was talking to Mike on the side, because I don't know. None of this is personal. It is what it is. I was excited to see him play and stuff, and I just wished him well. So when Mike and I saw each other the first time afterwards, he looked at me and I looked at him, and I'm like,
Your eyes locked.
our eyes locked, and then he kind of like get a tentative, can I give you a hug? So we gave each other a big hug, and I love you, blah blah blah. Like, I don't know, it was, and then
like,
Alex warmed up to it after, and I mean we played three shows with these guys, right? So
Yeah, everybody's got the same goal. It's a music goal, right?
Yeah.
Everybody wants to play. Who you play with, I don't think it really matters as long as everybody's friends with you.
Well, yeah, exactly.
That person. Yeah,
and I do like what Mike had brought to Dome, but I think I like what Mike brought to Awaiting the Answer more, and what you brought to Dome, right? Like Dome sounded good with the four of us, and Awaiting the Answer sounded great with the five of them, right? Like it was just.
Well, he's an actual bass player, so he's probably got some tricks up his sleeve that I was playing with a pick, but I had to be able to
to get the attack.
The attack and
Yeah.
the amount of notes to put in, a couple seconds. So
Now, so based on Indie Week, so this was the first ranking. I don't know if they picked one band or they picked two bands every time. I think they picked two. So I know they did pick two, and unfortunately, Awaiting the Answer did not make round two.
Oh,
yeah,
Which I'm like, I was a little bit surprised because I felt like, I don't know, they're really well put together. Like the production, Mike is probably the best showman in Winnipeg, and I don't know, everybody in that band was good. I really like the drums in this track though. Holy shit. That was really good. I don't know. David sounded good on the vocals. And we had them on our show. Remember we did Corey, I don't know if you listened to this episode, but we did a 2-part episode with Awaiting the Answer.
Studio.
Yeah, it came into Todd's studio, at Todd's house.
Yeah.
What puts the heavy in metal? During the hair metal days of the craze, the pretty boys, the skinny boys, the boys that looked like girls dominated album sales. But for every pretty boy, there were real men rocking out and getting respect the old-fashioned way by bringing it. Was that good?
That was awesome. That was perfect.
That was
was great. That
So,
actually-
what we're doing, we're proving, what we're looking at is, remember the hair metal of the 80s, 90s?
yeah,
There was a lot of good looks and no talent that was going on. And Corey and I, we've long favored singers who can bring it from the gut. So,
well, if you're looking for a gut, look no further. We got Dave over here.
The tacos have not been kind to me.
but we're kind of, everything's all about how pretty you are. Like that's what the current music, craze is. It's not about talent. We're getting away from talent. We're getting more into how people look.
Image.
Yeah, it's all image. So
That's
this
why
is
no one knows about us at all. We got no image.
We have no image
No
and
image.
no talent. So
That's what the auto tune is for.
That's what auto-tune's from.
The episode idea came from Corey actually, too.
Okay.
oh, really?
Yep. So the episode was, this came from a talk that you and I had, Corey, where we were talking about how in metal, specifically hair metal, like during the 80s and stuff, it was all about how pretty the singer was,
Right.
Yeah.
right? All skinny, pretty, abs, Bret Michaels and his fucking abs.
Yeah.
That's what you had to have. But there was a bunch of other singers that didn't look that way. They looked different. Maybe they were a little portly, they got a couple of LBs around the middle or whatever. But for some reason, the way the 80s were is if you weren't like ripped and shredded, you were kind of overlooked. So, Corey, you and I had talked about metal singers that we really and truly appreciated.
Yeah.
So I built a format for this episode, and we had to vote on who was the better singer, and we would pit a toned singer
Right.
with a singer who didn't meet all the criteria for what 80s metal had to be. So we had some of our favorite singers. We had the Grim Reaper singer competing against, I think, Vince Neil. I'd have to go back. We had the singer for Savatage. So we basically, in the end, the voting proved that the pretty singer was generally not the better singer.
Yeah.
So that's what they came on. So that's what they came on to talk about.
It's all about the Fat Boys, man.
That's right. We all are beautiful in our own individual ways. Yeah.
That's what I keep telling myself every morning.
Yeah. We are
I
all
wake up, I look at myself in the mirror, and it's like, you are beautiful. You are lovely. Oh, God.
And damn it, people like me.
How many different ones do you got in there?
8.
Okay, don't spoil them all now. Just save them for the appropriate moments. I want to hear them all eventually, though. So the other band that we became friendly with, at that specific venue or that specific night, well, we befriended everybody, didn't we, Todd?
I think so.
We talked to DeLeo.
Yeah.
We talked to Waiting the Answer, obviously, and we talked to Adiethylamide, which is Tony or Anthony.
We're all happy to be there. Yeah.
Now so I just wanted to play one band from every night.
Okay.
Adiethylamide, he made it to round 2. So
Right.
Now we're on round 2. You guys see round 2 here?
Mm-hmm.
So we played with Exomerta, Adiethylamide, Diverline, Oxymoron Walking. I don't know if you remember them. And us. So there was 5 bands playing that night. Oxymoron Walking wasn't even listed when they posted it online. They were just bumped into that night. These poor guys didn't get any promo at all.
Wow.
So I want to ask Todd first. Do you remember Oxymoron Walking?
I'm not going to remember.
They had a fiddle.
Fiddle.
And
Is
they
that the one that had like 18 people in the band?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was them. Now, I couldn't find anything, so I was like, well, I guess maybe we could play something from them, but they have nothing.
There's nothing available?
There's nothing available anywhere. I literally spent, I think I spent like a whole week trying to find, like, to put this whole thing together and find bands, and I couldn't find anything for them.
Someone will put a link in the comments or so. Yeah, here it is.
Well, God, if they can, yeah, for sure. I don't mind giving them a spotlight. So we can't play them because I got nothing.
Right.
You don't have them on your computer?
No. Nope.
So nothing.
So I never bought a CD off of them because they didn't have one. I remember that. I made I think Todd and I, we spoke to every single band, every single show.
Yeah.
We always made a point to talk to everybody.
I bet you if anybody's got anything, it's probably going to be Sam.
You know what? He might have heard of them.
You might.
Curious. But of this, so if we had to play one of these bands, and we're not going to play Dome because those guys are asshats.
Oh, they suck.
They suck, totally.
Are you moving past conclusions of what you think of our band? Don't you believe in this idea that we will shake the world?
Yeah.
But I think, personally, I have a pick for what we could listen to for that night.
Adiethylamide?
Yeah, it would have to be.
Yeah.
Right?
All right.
Yeah, you got to play that.
Yeah. So, round 2, Dome made it to round 2, and Exomerta made it to round 2. We did record our show that night, though. That is one of the shows that we have up on YouTube, was this performance. All right, so let's play some Anthony Valade is his name. Now, the music he was playing was stuff that ended up being on his This Is a Secret album, which got nominated for a shit ton of awards. It was rated one of the best albums that came out of Winnipeg that year.
Wow, nice.
So for a guy who didn't win Indie Week, this is a nice FU to the voters.
Yeah.
That regardless of how they felt about him, he went and did his own thing, recorded his own album, did everything by himself, uploaded it. It got played on the radio a lot, like not mainstream radio because that's not real radio anyway.
Yeah.
But he made charts, I think across Canada. Definitely in Winnipeg he made charts, like top 10 charts for sure. So his album This Is a Secret, I mean, we told him we really liked what he was doing. It was so out there. It was so different. I don't know what song we want to play, but I remember Todd liked Blood on the Floor.
That sounds like a good one.
Yeah, there was one that I was like, that I liked it.
I think that was the one.
Really
Yeah,
liked one of them more than the other ones. Yeah.
Now I do own this album, but I never ripped it to my computer. So otherwise, but if we give him a spin on here, I don't know if he gets money off spins or not.
I don't know.
But it was interesting. So he released it on disc, cassette, and floppy disk.
That's awesome.
Floppy?
Yeah.
Can you fit it on a floppy?
He put it on a
That
floppy.
is awesome.
Yep.
So like, how many megs is a floppy?
I don't know. You know what? I want to look up. So keep talking here, but how many, what did you say? How many inches on a
megs?
floppy?
Well, it depends on whose inches you're talking about.
He actually, what the heck was that?
Oh, I wanted the.
Oh,
Yeah, but there's also the scary music.
wow. He does music videos for everything. We could play a music video, but he doesn't have a music video for that song.
Yeah, he did.
Wait, this one here?
No, go up.
Oh yeah, this is like a lyric.
Okay.
Whatever. We can play this one. This is the best one, but I urge you all to go check him out. So it's we always pronounce it wrong, Todd. I still don't know how to pronounce it. What is it?
Adiethylamide?
Okay.
Is that right
Sure.
or wrong?
Sure. I have no idea. I just know I would get him to say it to me over and over again. I would still get it wrong.
This is ethylamide, but I don't know. It depends
Right.
how you.
I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. I'll just embarrass myself.
So this
Embarrass
is
you.
So I did want to point out he's a one-man band. So he has his computers on a table on the stage. He's got his keyboards, he's got his guitar.
Right.
And he would kind of swap out between instruments all the time.
Right.
And lots of screaming. Let's see if we're going to get one of those YouTube ads, even though I pay for this shit. Oh.
You're the one I just got blood on my floor.
There we go.
Yeah.
So on the screen here,
Yes.
are those the lyrics to the song?
I think they might be.
Okay. Actually, that I don't think that was the song that I was referring to,
No?
but this is another one. Yeah. There was another one. I can't remember the name of it. I'd have to listen to them.
Yeah. So, okay, let's get Corey's reaction here.
Well, I liked it. I mean, it's good classic, late 2000s, early 2000s, late 90s industrial music. It reminds me of Frontline Assembly.
Nice.
Yeah. It's just good, straightforward, techno, industrial. Yeah.
Yeah, he's such a good dude, humble, kind of. He was very shy, and he spent a whole bunch of time in the bathroom putting some corpse paint on and stuff.
Okay.
And blood and stuff. So when he came out, it's funny because like if you look at the lineup of the first night, so you got DeLeo out there singing about mashed potatoes. Which, it was R&B kind of dance hall. I don't know. I don't know that type of music very well.
It was good. He went on to keep playing. Like this wasn't just like a one-up thing.
Oh God, no. He's got music videos and everything. DeLeo's, but he goes up on stage. He looks different than everyone else. A lot of people there are jeans and t-shirts or whatever. Like no one's putting a show on, but he comes out with the corpse paint and everything, and he's screaming, and he's his face is like
Cooper
melting.
does industrial,
Yeah. But he
And
committed.
I gotta say, so far of what we listened to, which is like 2 songs, but this is the guy that I would like to see live.
Oh, he was great. Yeah. But he always has a multimedia presentation with every show as well.
Yes.
He wasn't doing
the
it.
visuals. You have to have the visuals with it to really appreciate. It's like watching Pink Floyd, The Wall.
Mm-hmm.
When you're watching the Wall Part 2 or whatever it is, with the video, it kind of goes together with it. And this is kind of like his music. You got to have the background. It's almost like a horror theme.
Yes.
Type of music. Yeah.
But later, like like not at the shows we saw, Todd, but later he was using programmed light shows to go with the music, as well as video. He would have videos up, and he was making his own music videos using public. What do they call it? Video that's open to the public that anybody can snag, and he would create 3D movies and stuff and play them while he was performing.
Right.
It was a whole thing with this guy. Like, he's super freaking talented. Like, not just a musician or songwriter, but he did everything.
Very very much.
No, Diverline didn't have anything. So
nothing?
No. Well, they have a couple of live performances, not recorded. Just record off someone's phone or whatever. So I wouldn't want to portray them without like a good sound quality.
Right.
But I couldn't find anything for them, unfortunately, which is really upsetting because they were so good. And Exomerda, we didn't befriend them. I tried to talk to them, and I don't know if they were shy or whatever, but okay, so this was round 2. So we make it to round 3. Todd, you remember round 3? We didn't record this one, but we played with Sifo-Dyas, Confucia, Kasadi, right, and the Disraeli Dreamers.
Yeah, Disraeli Dreamers we played a few times with after this.
Did we?
I thought we did.
I know I've heard you mention them quite a bit.
We had one of them on our show, and I actually reviewed a bunch of their shows. I've actually been to a bunch of their shows. But I think this is the only time we played with them.
Oh, maybe.
Because I got a list of every show, and they're not listed on any other shows that we did. Which is weird because it feels like we played with them a bunch of times.
Okay. Well, maybe I just heard the name a few times. Maybe that's
Yeah.
what it was.
We've gone to see them though, like a few times here and there.
Right.
I think that much. But Ryan from the band, who is the rhythm guitar player, I guess.
Is he the music teacher? Am I thinking of
Was
a
he a
different
music
band?
teacher? I don't know.
The one with the glasses, long hair, the music teacher. And he'd get up on the stage on that platform too, and he was whipping his hair around.
You're talking about 500-pound furnace.
Ah, there we go. Sorry.
Doug Douglas.
Right.
Great name.
Are they on your list?
Well, we didn't play with them during the Pyramid Cabaret, so I do have them listed earlier. We played two shows with
on
them.
on the chronological.
I mean, I have a song ready to play of theirs if you want.
Well, we'll just keep going the way we're going.
Yeah, because we could do another episode of us like all the other bands we played with at other shows, but I wanted to stick to the Indie Week.
Okay.
All right, so round 3, like, do you remember Sifo-Dyas at all?
No. I'm being honest.
Yeah, it was R&B.
I heard their stuff.
He was a rapper guy.
Okay.
He's one of those. So this is one of the things that was really weird to go to these shows because, you know, us and Awaiting the Answer, I think there was a lot of similarities between the two of us. We'd go out, we'd plug in, and we'd perform. But then,
the genres were all over the place. It wasn't one specific one. No,
but like when DeLeo comes out, it's all backing track, right, and him singing / rapping over top of it.
Right.
It's kind of the same with Adiethylamide, but he was always playing at least an instrument all the time,
right?
Whether it was the keyboard or, but Sifo-Dyas was the same thing. It was just backing tracks. And at the time, the Pyramid was doing a lot of that. Like they would have a lot of R&B nights and that kind of stuff, and just kind of doing that.
Okay.
So for me, it was like, okay, you were performing, but where's all the rest of the music? Like that's the only person performing is the singer,
right?
Yeah,
and that's not exciting for me. So, I mean, I'm sure he's very talented, but I just could not connect at all. I collect him more with DeLeo because. I don't know. But anyway. But do you remember Confucia at all? Probably not. So that was the guy. He was a bald guy. He was the other bald singer.
Okay.
And they played kind of like not stoner, but kind of psychedelic-ish kind of music. Casati were the 2-piece. Guitar and ukulele, I think.
Oh yes,
right.
Yeah, wasn't that more of
folk?
Folk,
yeah,
exactly.
Very folky, yeah,
folk music,
yeah. But I mean, Disraeli Dreamers, I think it'd be criminal for us not to play something from them.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
All right. While we're on Bandcamp, we'll do it from here. Now they released another album after all of this. But I think we should play something from like when they were like the songs that they were playing live.
2017.
Yeah. So which would be this one. this one just came out, and their other album, it's not even on Bandcamp. So let's see, which song do we play? I'm gonna go with this one. Should I go with So Long Ago or Beauty and Pain, just based on the title alone? What do you think?
I like Beauty and Pain.
Yeah,
Right.
Beauty and Pain sounds good.
All right. This is from their first EP. Yeah.
Right on.
I feel like the country's my fingers on his days. No, I'm not getting high, just try and meditate. Tony has some color, more beauty and more pain. My arms are feeling rough, every lyric shown in vain. I don't need no therapy. Where would I begin? To the needle in the leg and put it in my skin, yeah. Love your hair in pigtails and your arms are wrapped in lace. Oh, my girl needs tattooed, they're colorful like me. And I want you to hate, and I will lick you clean. I'm bringing over the wine, and I'm pouring it on, yeah. Don't ask no questions, surrender all control. I wanna dominate you, I wanna take over your soul, yeah. All night. Can't wait to get you home, yeah, every single night. Like the door to shut the lights, it's mom and daddy time. And I'm gonna do the things that I know you're gonna like. My Disneyland is right between your thighs, yeah. On the first date I knew that you were mine. Gotta lock that loving down if you want it for life, yeah. All night. I was a one-night stand that turned from 2 to 3. She had me begging for it, begging on her knees, yeah. It's 7 years later, and I'm knocking on your door. Let's turn this one-night life, let's add a couple more, yeah. There's nothing I can't do or won't do without you. I still fucking love you, and you better love me too, yeah. All night. Woo!
Cool.
Nice.
Isn't that
No,
awesome?
there's not a whole lot of double drum on there though.
Double bass, no double bass.
Double bass drum.
No blast beats.
Holy shit! I forgot how good the bass player was in that band.
Yeah, pretty good.
I wasn't listening to the bass. I was listening to the organ.
Yeah, there. So the singer of this band, Peter, he sang all the songs except for one song on this EP, and it was the keyboard player that played the other song. It was one of his songs.
I noticed the picture. Is that the bridge where the Sal's used to be?
Well, it's the Disraeli Bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's not the one with the cells.
Well, it used to be Sal's. The very first one, I think.
Is that the same bridge?
No, Disraeli Bridge is the one from off of Henderson to downtown.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Todd's thinking of the one from St. Boniface to downtown.
No,
Right.
this is. And I can't remember. I think it's related to somebody wrote a song with Disraeli in it, and they're like, "Hey, Disraeli," and we have a Disraeli here, and something like that. But yeah, that keyboard player was wickedly good. I don't know. He's incredibly talented.
Yeah,
incredibly talented.
Well, I mean, the whole band, they kind of got that bluesy sound, but you throw in that keyboard, start getting into late 60s, early 70s.
Yeah.
Some of the old classic rock.
His solo song sounded very much like a not solo song, but the song that he sings sounded very much like a Ben Folds 5 sort of song. Yeah. Ben Folds 5 mixed with Bare Naked Ladies. It was a very brilliant song. I wish it was on. Oh, no, wait. Okay, well, whatever. I'm going to play it. Why not, right?
Sure.
I think it's this one.
Great time to enter game is when someone gets called a name and starts crying and heading for the door. Reacts any way you want. I'll pretend I can't hear your taunts, so I don't throw you to the floor. The better man's the bitter man, the bad guy is the winner, and the hero is the quitter who gave in. The better man's the bitter man, the dummy's the quitter, and the genius is the guy who let him win. When you say it's just a joke, I'm more inclined to take you on. I'll turn around and leave, get my heart off my sleeve, even though I'd love to prove you wrong. The better man's the bitter man, the bad guy is the winner, and the hero is the quitter who gave in. The better man's the bitter man, the dummy's the quitter, and the genius is the guy who let him win. Ego's getting bigger, it's never for the greater good. I won't be so triggered that I shoot myself in the foot. The better man's the bitter man, the bad guy is the winner, and the hero is the quitter who gave in. The better man's the bitter man, the dummy's the quitter, and the genius is the guy who let him win. With everything I've heard, I break your bones with words. Right after everything's gone south, today I'll just repent, but every day I will resent. Still let no hatred leave my mouth. The better man's the bitter man, the bad guy is the winner, and the hero is the quitter who gave in. The better man's the bitter man, the dummy's the quitter, and the genius is the guy who let him win. The better man's the bitter man, the bad guy is the winner, and the hero is the quitter who gave in. The better man's the bitter man, the dummy's the quitter, and the genius is the guy who let him win.
I swear I was listening to the Bare Naked Ladies.
I know,
Yeah.
right? This was the song that turned me on to these guys. I'm like, what the hell? This is so good.
It's a very, very head boppy one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Wasn't that good?
Very good.
Got all of us dancing, so
Yeah.
got to be something to it.
So I'm just looking here. They actually have the show they played at the Pyramid right here. July 14th.
Nice.
So this is the guitar. They didn't have a guitar player at the time, like a lead guitar player.
Yeah, well, that's the guy who played? Isn't that the same guy who plays the Godin, like the one underneath?
Wait,
The
this
FM
one?
slide. He's got. I think that's the guitar I remember seeing him.
See,
playing.
I think this is a guitar player from Adiethylamide who played with us at our CD release show. They're trying to find somebody, and they last minute got this guy.
I thought they were playing with kimonos or something, were they?
Yeah, Adiethylamide was, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, kimonos. Yeah,
Awesome-
that's right.
Awesome guitar player. I think he's on my when you register or whatever. Anyway, when his videos come up, it's like, this guy's amazing. He's just all over the fretboard. He's
so good.
He's a real musician. Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Wow, so they actually have video of that night. Oh, I wish we had recorded that. I think we were really good on that. They played a lot of shows. They did a lot of festivals. They were actually organizing their own festivals.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, they're the ones that put together the
Go big or go home.
what's that local band?
Are they sponsored by Jim Beam? Look.
No, they performed at the Jim Beam competition. It was like an indie week.
Oh.
But it was Jim Beam sponsored. And Exomerta won this one. So kind of interesting. All right, I got to keep a watch in the timeline here.
Okay.
We should play at least play another song here. So
Okay.
this was round 3. Interestingly enough, after this show, Dome started charting on Reverb Nation.
Ooh.
Which is pretty cool.
Nice.
Because we had
Hit the
recorded
charts 2017.
Yep, September 17th, 2000. Yeah, 17. So then the final episode, the final show was Exomerta, Casati, the 1221.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you remember them.
See, now there was, when they had the battle, it was like, was it 3 or 4 bands a night? So there were some bands that we had never seen that were moving up as
Yes.
we were moving up, and some of these ones that we'd never heard of came and competed at the same time we did.
Yeah, we didn't know any of these other bands.
Yeah.
Except for Exomerta was the only one that they moved forward with us, I guess.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Should we play the winner?
Sure.
Maybe?
Sure.
So it was a tie between the 1221 and Casati. I never talked to 1221. Did you talk to 1221, Todd?
No.
They're pretty
If
good.
it was if it was 2112, I may have, but not 1221.
They were 2 twin brothers and their other brother. They were a 3-piece.
Daryl? No.
Okay.
They were.
So who was 12 and who was 21?
Maybe that's when, I don't know. That's a good question. I wonder if we could actually find them. I think they're worth listening to, especially in the context of this episode. Casati is a bit more folky,
I like folk.
but 1221 is going to be hard to find. Yeah, it's not going to be easy to find. Sorry, guys.
Actually, when you did the search, it was 12/21 that showed up. Yeah. Try that, maybe. Oh, no, same.
And then freaking D12. Well, what's this have to do with D12? Like, I don't understand. Or if I do Winnipeg. Let's see.
Maybe they don't have a...
Oh, here we go. All right, they have a music video. How about we do this?
Sure.
Okay.
Wow, pretty cool. Oh yeah, that's them. All right, let's go with this.
Okay. As I remember, they were very well dressed too
Yeah.
during the competition.
They were
suits on too. Yeah.
the the ladies liked them quite a bit.
Oh,
They had a lot of people there to come see them. They had a massive following, and they ended up opening for Ariel Pineda. Is that right? The singer for Journey.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah, and they play shows in the Philippines quite often.
Yeah.
They go down there and they do some shows out there. They did really well for themselves. But one more song. Can I play one more song?
Sure.
Sure.
So the year before, in 2016, a Winnipeg band took the entire Indie Week thing. They won the whole thing.
Those guys I love.
Right away, you're like, okay, put them on. Moon 10.
There we go. Moon 10.
I could have told you this one.
Really?
Damn.
Why didn't you
Actually,
say
own a
it?
Moon 10 CD.
Oh, nice.
Very, very Rush-ish.
Yeah.
All right, so maybe we'll play a music video.
Yeah, Sean, you're the one that turned me on to this band.
Nice.
Oh, when I heard about them who had won the year before, I went and listened to them. Like, oh, wow, this is like a Rush tribute band.
Yep.
Can't lose there.
Oh, no, I don't want to see them doing a cover.
Are they still around?
I don't know. The website's still active.
Sweet.
I don't know why I keep forgetting. And yeah, they all have the eye makeup. They all have different, like, celestial.
Yeah, moonish.
Like, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Here we go. New Age Renegade. Sure. They got a music video. Why not?
Sure.
These are the winners of 2016.
See you in all, not some
Now that rocked out. That's my type of music. That's that was like a combination of Led Zeppelin. And yes, a bit of Rush, a bit of little dab here and there, depending on what part of the song they were playing. Like, oh, that sounds like that style. Oh, that sounds like that style.
Yep.
Yeah.
But wow, just yeah.
Are we
Great.
surprised? Are we surprised they won like Indie Week 2016, like the whole shebang?
No.
No,
That's
no, they're put together. They've got everything. They got the look. They got the flared pants.
Yeah.
And even the stuff they do, the covers for Rush and stuff, they're phenomenal.
Yeah. Phenomenal band. So that's. I don't know if Indie Week 2017 they're like, okay, are we gonna get like the next Moontan?
Yeah.
But the 1221 blew up, probably bigger than Moontan potentially. Like they're playing all over the world, so good for them.
Yeah, these are more like a 70s. You can tell by the bell bottoms. Like just the style of music matched their attire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those pants were well and truly flared.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we should leave it there. I got to get ready and go do my day. So I want to thank everybody for live streaming with us. Hope you all had a good time. I don't know. Hopefully it was entertaining. It was experiment through Zoom.
Yeah.
So
first time.
Hopefully next time maybe we'll try a different one, StreamYard. Maybe we'll try StreamYard next time and see how that works and pick the one we want.
Sounds good.
That would be awesome.
All right, Corey, thanks for jumping in and hanging out with us.
Yeah, it's nice to kind of get back into the podcast world.
Yep. Let's see some new episodes, dude.
Yep. I'm working on it.
Okay, good. Awesome.
All right. Talk to you guys later.
Talk to you guys later.
All righty.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening, and we'll see you next week. And bye. Have a good day.
Hey, gang. Sean Geek here.
And Fast Fret.
And we have 2 storefronts. If you are a TeePublic fan, you can browse our inventory over at TeePublic, which is teepublic.com/Sean Geek Podcast.
Or redbubble.com/people/Sean Geek Podcast.
You can get anything from either storefront, from t-shirts, stickers, phone cases, accessories of all kinds. We're talking masks, notebooks, mugs, pillows, totes, tapestries.
Oh my.
Everything's there. Just go to those addresses. Also check the show notes and help support the show. Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.